Ever wondered why certain men linger in her thoughts long after they've parted? It's not mere appearance. Nor is it wealth. It's the profound sense of absence he evokes, the persistent echo of his presence that haunts her quietly. He imprints himself as an unresolved melody, a fragrance that endures, a whisper that resonates in solitude. Yet most men never master the art of embedding themselves so indelibly in a woman's psyche. But today, you will. We dissect 6 profound psychological principles that compel a woman to contemplate you incessantly. Attend closely, for this transcends pursuit. It forges indelibility. Step 1. Embrace unpredictability, the allure of enigma. What sustains a woman's fixation on a man well after his departure? Uncertainty itself. That subtle void between certainty and intrigue. Predictable men erode desire through rote familiarity, identical texts at dawn, recycled flattery, stale humor. Eventually, she anticipates every move, and anticipation breeds indifference, her mind disengages from the foreseeable. Introduce measured unpredictability, that delicate emotional turbulence, and her thoughts ignite. What occupies him now? Why the uncharacteristic silence? What lies beneath his recent shift? The human brain craves enigmas it cannot resolve, and women, attuned to emotional nuance, instinctively seek patterns in ambiguity. Offer her a puzzle, and she binds that intrigue to you. Distinguish this from manipulation. It's not aloofness or insolence, but cadence. Omit the ritual greeting sporadically. Utter remarks that provoke reflection, genuine rather than contrived. Disrupt routine subtly, prompting her to question your essence. Once curiosity stirs, recollection follows. People retain emotions over facts. Blend serenity with spontaneity, reticence with revelation, like a composition that compels repetition. The predictable man dissolves into ambience, the unpredictable becomes the refrain. He exerts no strain. He simply exists authentically. He summons attention effortlessly, for the unknown beckons. Ignorance of what follows ensures she revisits what transpired. Thus, affinity evolves into fixation, subtly, inexorably. Cease perpetual availability, incessant justification, constant initiation. Embody instead the man who intrigues serenely, resolute yet elusive. Evoke proximity laced with distance, candor tempered by reserve. Thus you reside in her mind not as a notification, but as an enigma defying resolution. Step 2. Infuse mystery into your discourse. Language wields power, yet restraint amplifies its resonance. When a man divulges exhaustively, he starves her imagination. Here lies the common failing: verbosity, over-elaboration, suffocation of subtext. Speak sparingly, leaving traces of ambiguity, and you bestow something surpassing mere regard. You ignite curiosity, the adhesive of emotion. When intrigue takes hold, her psyche compulsively completes the narrative. Memories coalesce not from clarity, but from lacunae. In conversation, forego exhaustive chronicles. Hint instead. Rather than, "I dined with friends last night," venture, "Last night reshaped how I perceive existence." Then cease. Withhold elaboration. Allow pause to expand. Observe, her gaze sharpens, her inflection alters, she inclines toward revelation, her intellect demands fulfillment. Yet you proffer only sentiment, and sentiment yearns for consummation. Thus you embed yourself. In correspondence, brevity triumphs. Concise, deliberate phrases eclipse verbose pleas. The essence, minimalism, prompts her internal monologue. She constructs your archetype independently, rendering you emotionally compelling. Articulate purposefully, not to dispel quiet, but to sculpt it. Infuse playfulness in pauses, enigma in inflection. Render dialogue an incomplete tale, hers to conclude. Thus she ponders you in absence. Each unresolved query spawns reflection, reflection, feeling, feeling, bond. Mystery preserves your sanctity, unveil incrementally, and she treasures each fragment beyond gratuitous disclosure. Step 3. Forge emotional pinnacles. To dominate her reflections, disrupt her effective equilibrium with authenticity, be it mirth, intrigue, tranquility, or tension. The psyche discards neutrality. It replays crescendos, peaks, valleys, jolts. Uniform interactions consign you to obscurity. Recall your cherished film. Not every frame endures, only the visceral. Affinity mirrors this. Shun perfection, pursue memorability. Elicit unforeseen laughter. Contest softly when warranted. Praise uniquely, not superficially, but her vitality. You embody tranquil tumult. Or, your intellect roars while your composure whispers. Such observations arise from perception, not artifice. You forge connection, not spectacle. These pinnacles tether emotion to you. In solitary smiles later, she recalls not your visage, but the sensation you evoked, and replays it compulsively. Equilibrium is key. Vary intensity, levity yields to profundity. Blend levity with gravity, amusement with reticence, wit with hush. Women retain contrast over constancy. Become the man who evokes laughter, then contemplation, curiosity, then repose. This spectrum distinguishes mere liking from profound sentiment. Craft unreplicable moments of substance, they persist beyond silence. Step 4. Cultivate a purpose exceeding her orbit. Candidly, no woman sustains passion for a man whose existence centers her. Initial flattery may captivate, but respect evaporates. A man's aura dims without direction. Yet purpose, a pursuit, ambition, vision, radiates gravitational pull. Women sense intentionality in gait, speech, rhythm, unfractured assurance. She contemplates you not for charm alone, but reverence. Position her as observer, not objective. Reveal discipline, composure, momentum. Demonstrate self-sufficiency, you construct independently. Validation-dependent affinity wanes, esteem-rooted endures. Tenderness persists, yet your trajectory remains unaltered by her. That poised self-possession lingers in her absence, awakening inquiry, esteem, yearning. Why does he require no one? Perpetual wondering begets perpetual thought. Prioritize elevation over entreaty. Purpose renders forgetting impossible. Step 5. Perfect strategic withdrawal. Presence lacks impact without resonant absence. Perpetual accessibility breeds habituation. Intentional retreat, not spite, but design, evokes longing. Scarcity amplifies value, inaccessibility provokes rumination. She may glance at your correspondence, revisit dialogues, smile at unbidden recollections. Absence thrives on prior substance, pinnacles, enigma, poise. Thus, vanish unannounced. Immerse in your path. When pursuit ceases, primal instinct stirs, fear of loss. Silence acquires force, drawing cognition inexorably. Not through departure, but prior distinction. Permit quiet to articulate. Effortless recurrence signifies equilibrium, not artifice. The composed departure compels mental pursuit. Step 6. Evoke profound comprehension. True seeing, discerning essence over surface, surpasses admiration. Women yearn for this above approbation. Grasp not utterances, but intent, and indelibility follows. Most heed to respond, the memorable man absorbs to empathize. He detects vocal nuance, interstitial pauses, minutiae, inflection in aspiration, veiled pain in faint smiles. Such insight penetrates guarded depths others overlook. Listening to comprehend, not remedy, forges enduring sanctuary. Minimal verbiage suffices, presence communicates. Subtle affirmations, nods, steadiness, forbearance, afford repose. Probe deeply, not how was your day, but its emotional texture. Passions. Fears. Nocturnal preoccupations. Receive without haste or verdict. She associates authenticity with you, your aura her truest self. Solitude summons that serenity, that rarity. Irony, impressiveness yields to permission for genuineness. Visceral bonds outlast aesthetics, comprehension disarms defenses. You transcend thought, you inhabit it. Prioritize acuity over eloquence. A deliberate pause before "I'm fine" conveys investment, true linkage, true acumen. The ultimate paradigm, embody the ineffaceable man. Techniques falter without aligned essence. Affinity stems from authenticity, not stratagem. Most pursue frantically, overanalyze, overextend, engendering strain. The self-assured man neither entreats nor validates. He advances tranquilly, speaks deliberately, extends kindness sans desperation, assurance sans hubris. He inherits regard, anchored in self-regard. Women discern plenitude from paucity intuitively. Abundance, of vitality, not resources, magnetizes. Cease validation seeking, dialogues flow. Cease love's pursuit, embody it. Paradoxically, relinquishing fixation prompts her own. Energy evolves from supplication to equanimity, elusive, protective, provocative. Sadia emphasizes, internal alignment precedes external effect. Master self before psyche. Embody purpose sans compulsion, yearning sans clinging, presence sans frenzy. Such poise obviates effort, she fixates organically. The most serene leave indelible imprints. Thus, the essence of incessant thought, unpredictability sustains cadence. Mystery in utterance furnishes rumination. Emotional pinnacles impart authenticity. Purpose invites esteem. Absence leverages quiet. Comprehension ensures eternity. If this resonated, endorse and subscribe to InspireX motivation, not merely romance, but acuity, dominion, profound psychology. Comment, which principle struck deepest? Which commences today? Affinity resides in essence, not ploy. Grasp it, and affection pursues you. Remain anchored. Remain authentic. Until next.